Welcome students to the physics class. I hope you all are well. Today we are going to start the new chapter of physics, that is the human eye and colorful world. Look into the figure. This is the most valuable and sensitive sense organ which enables us to see the beautiful colorful world around us. So today's topic of discussion is human eye. The learning objectives of the topic are: after the completion of the topic, you will be able to enlist the various parts of human eye, to identify the functions of the various parts of human eye, to define the term power of accommodation, and to state the reason for humans having two eyes for vision. Kindly look into the diagram. Now we will discuss the various parts in detail one by one. The very first part is cornea. Now, this cornea, it forms the transparent bulge on the front of the eyeball and light enters through the surface. And most of the refraction, it occurs through cornea. Then the next is crystalline lens, that is the eye lens. It is a transparent lens made of jelly-like material and it is convex in nature. The next is aqueous humor. It is a transparent jelly-like material between the cornea and the lens. Now iris. It is behind the cornea and it is dark colored muscular diaphragm which controls the size of the pupil. Pupil. It controls and regulates the amount of light entering through the eye. Then is ciliary muscles. These muscles hold the lens in its position. Then is vitreous humor. It is the space between lens and retina. The next is retina. It is the back surface of eye where inverted image of the object is formed. Now it has light sensitive cells which are rod shaped and cone shaped. Rod shaped cells, they get activated when proper intensity of light falls on it, and cone shaped cells, they respond to color. Now these light sensitive cells which are on retina, they generate electrical signals which are sent to the brain through optic nerve, and then the brain interprets these signals. I hope the diagram is clear, and now let's summarize the properties which are ahead. Let's see. That is the function of human eye. The human eye is just like a camera. It forms an image on a light sensitive screen called retina. Light enters the eye through a thin membrane called cornea. Cornea forms the transparent bulge on the front surface of the eyeball. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of about 2.3 centimeter. Most of the refraction of light rays, they occur at the outer surface of the cornea. The crystalline lens, it provides the finer adjustment of focal length required to focus the objects at different distances on the retina, which we are going to study next now. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm behind the cornea and it controls the size of the pupil. The pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering the eye, and the eye lens forms an inverted real image of the object on the retina. Now, the next topic of discussion is power of accommodation. Now, first of all, what is accommodation? That is the ability of human eye to adjust itself such that it can see nearby as well as far off objects clearly. Now, it involves lens and ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles, they are capable of modifying the curvature of lens and hence its focal length also. Now, Kindly have a look over here. Now when the ciliary muscles, they are relaxed, the lens becomes thin and hence the radius of curvature and focal length increases, and hence it enables us to see the distant objects clearly. And on the other hand, when we look at the objects closer to the eye, then the ciliary muscles, they contract, decreasing the radius of curvature and hence the focal length, and this enables us to see their nearby objects clearly. Now, let's discuss the near point and the far point of human eye. Now, you must have seen that to see an object comfortably and distinctly, you must hold it at a distance of about 25 cm from the eyes. Otherwise, it will produce a strain on the eye. So, this is called the least distance of distinct vision. That is the minimum distance at which objects can be seen most distinctly without producing strain on the eye, and this is called least distance of distinct vision, and its value is 25 cm. Now, then is the far off point. It is the farthest point up to which the eye can see objects clearly, and that point for a normal eye is infinity. So, a normal human eye can see the objects that range between 25 cm to infinity. Now let's summarize it. That is ciliary muscles. When they are relaxed, then the eye lens becomes thin and the focal length increases, and hence we are able to see far off objects clearly. And when the ciliary muscles, they contract, the eye lens becomes thick and it decreases the focal length, and hence we are able to see the nearby objects clearly. And the near point for the human eye is 25 cm and the far off point for human eye is infinity. So, the range for human eye is from 25 cm to infinity. Now, let's discuss a very beautiful question, that is, why God has provided us with two eyes. And really, the physics is behind that. Now, if the human eye has one eye, then the area of vision is of angle 150 degree. Now, with two eyes, the area of vision is increased by 180 degree. And also, if you shut one of your eye and then the world looks flat, and when you keep both eyes open, the world takes on the third dimension of depth. So, in brief, God has given two eyes because it increases the area of view, and also we are able to see the three-dimensional space. I hope this topic is clear to you, and next we will have a small video again. Let's go for that. That is on the same topic, that is human eye and power of accommodation.